from the dead. So that is really pivotal to Christian belief. And of course, Christians believe that the Bible contains eyewitness testimony to his resurrection. And not only that, has testimony about what happens to the people who claim to be there when Jesus rose from the dead. And so that's probably those deep implications are probably the one reason why the Quran is not quite enough for most Christians to believe in. So this is supposed to be short, and I'll leave it at that. I know there will be other questions stemming from that. But the second question is, where did Jesus ever claim to be God? If you are reading the Bible looking for those exact words and Jesus said, I am God, you're not going to find that. However, if you put yourself in the place of the original audience, and by the way, I just did a massive study through the book of Matthew, and there are so many times recorded in the book of Matthew where Jesus, if you knew the original audience and what they thought and you understood his statement, there would be no way around him claiming to be God. The one that comes to mind most readily, since I just finished it, is in Matthew 26, I believe, just leading up to the crucifixion, where they have grabbed Jesus and they're before the Sanhedrin and they are finding witnesses, and they actually condemn Jesus on blasphemy. That's the one, one of the things that was punishable by stoning at this time. But you could only punish by stoning if you reached the verdict during the day, most likely. That's what people believe. And so that's why they had to call in the Romans. But the point here is that blasphemy is claiming to be God, have the power of God, when you're a common man. And that's why Jesus was ultimately crucified. He claimed to have the power to forgive sins, something that only God could do. And that's what the original audience believed. And that's why they thought that he was blasphemous. He also claimed the titles that only belong to God. Things like I am, the God of the Old Testament. So that's a whole nother Bible study, and we can probably list some additional verses. But just to give you a heads up, those are some of the places where we are in disagreement. Although there are so many wonderful things that we can agree on and we can share, it really comes down to the person and divinity of Jesus, and that's established a lot of times through the Bible. And that's why the Quran falls short for many Christians. So that's hopefully a short answer to your questions. And I just wanted to say it's the year end. Many people are celebrating a variety of holidays. And I get to go home to Arkansas to hang out with my family. And so I want to wish you happy holidays as well. So see you soon. Bye.